Good evening, good evening, good evening. You are tuning in to the Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1 broadcast. I am your host, Minister Antoine Williams, aka Eaglessoaringhigh. And I am back with another video. Yes, I am back with another video. I am back with another Storimony time. And this one, who is probably going to blow your mind. It left me shocked and appalled when this situation happened. It left me shocked and appalled. I want to thank all of you, my fam subscribers, who support me, who comes by and check out my videos when they premiere, and those of you that catch the replay of them. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. Hit the like button as you're in or as you go out. Yes, like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. On High Channel 1, Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. Yes, Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1, Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. In this video, in this Storimony, I'm going to be sharing with you a story on how a so-called, I won't even call him an apostle, but a so-called apostle encouraged me, a young man, a young minister, to go out and have sex. Who does that? Who does that? If anything, this person should have been encouraging me to stand tall and stand strong and keep my focus on Jesus and nothing else. But yet you are trying to convince me and encourage me to go out and sin. My God, you all stay to the end of this video, because this one is going to really be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting story. So stay with me, stay to the end of this video. And if you will, hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. Hit the like button as you come in or go out. I would appreciate it if you will like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1, Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. All right, stay with me to the end of this video. We're going to be right back, and we're going to dive right into this video right after this 30-second break. Stay with me. I'll be back. God bless you. Well, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Welcome back. Welcome back. You are tuning in to the Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1 broadcast. I am your host, Minister Antoine Williams, aka Eaglessoaringhigh. And I am definitely back with another video. I am back with another Storimony. And this one is going to be very, very interesting. I entitled this Storimony Time. An apostle encouraged me to go out and have sex. So come on in and sit around the nest with me as we dive right into this video. All right, hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. It will help me out a lot. Thank you for coming and joining with me on today. Let's go on and dive right into this video. I shared with you in my other Storimony that when I came to God wholeheartedly. I came to God with the intentions and the motives of being committed and loyal to Him and only to Him. I was here trying to find my way and my place in life. And one of the strangest things is that being young, you look around everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there is something, some topic about sex. You hear your peers talking about having sex. You hear your peers within the church, the saved ones, talking about having sex. And I've seen the young people encourage one another to go out and have sex. We living in a world, a sex craved world, where anything and everything goes. But at the time, I was so focused and committed to serving God and being a better person and a better servant. Sex was the farthest thing from my mind. One of the reasons why sex was the farthest thing from my mind is because there was so much going on in the world. It seemed like diseases were popping up every time you looked around. And it was a frightening experience. I tried my best and did my best to follow the instructions of the Lord, and I did very well. And not that I'm calling anybody a dog or young women's a dog, but I understood that when you lay down with a dog that had fleas, that you would get up with fleas. At a young age and reading the word and studying the word, I understood that sex was a very sacred thing that God had designed for a husband and a wife. I understood that there was something called soul ties. I understood that I couldn't be out there hopping from woman to woman and woman to woman, because every time you lay with someone that is not your wife, you become so tied to them. You pick up parts of them and they pick up parts of you. Everywhere you look, it's on the TV, it's on the radio, it's in songs, it's in movies, it's in television shows. It's so relevant now in life and time back then that they set up apps just for sexual activity, temptation. But I was very, very, very careful and loyal to God, trying to be the best that I could be, the best servant that I could be, the best minister that I could be. Living in a sex-craved world where it seems like everybody is gone completely crazy. Not everybody, because there are folks out there that's saying that they are having sex, but they're not. They're just telling their friends what they want to hear, just so they can back off. There's so much peer pressure. Folks is having sex for fun, recreation, rewarding themselves. Holidays, birthdays, you name it. There is some form of sexual activity going on. Living in a world that is sexually excited by the spirits that roam the world. Gave my life over to God and was committed and loyal to being the best servant that I could be. Standing tall, serving, because I love God so. The seasoned laborer, some would tell you to save yourself for marriage. But it's so unusual that at a young age, 18, 19, maybe 20, I began to understand sex and understand how tempting and dangerous it could be. And I tried. No, I didn't try. I stayed a virgin till maybe my mid-20s. But the whole thing is I strive and am striving even today to keep from touching a woman, from being intimate, understood how powerful intimacy could be, sexual intimacy. I understood. Understood that I did not want to be connected to 10, 20, 30 women because of my studies. I kept myself. I got to tell you how I encountered this so-called apostle. I had a church home I was going to, but I would have enough time to go over and be with my aunt. Hold on, y'all. I was trying to help my aunt. Well, at this time, my aunt hadn't had her own church yet. She was going to another church. And I went over to support my aunt at this church. Never joined the church, never became a member because I was already a member at a church. And so what happened was this pastor that my aunt set up under, she had a broadcast on the radio. And so, wow, the pastor was on the radio. Her members would be in the back praying for the callers that were called the prayer line that needed prayer. My aunt told me about this, and I got up with my aunt and I went to support the pastor she was under. And then we would go to the radio station once a week, I believe it was. And I would go and I would sit in the prayer room with my aunt. Wow. Her pastor was on the radio. And we would be back there praying for folks. One day we went and we got to the radio station. The pastor, the apostle, was on the radio. He was doing his broadcast, and his members were in the prayer room. And this is how we met this apostle, so-called apostle. Because the more I found out about him, I did not like his actions were not of God. He was living his life one way on the outside of the church, and living a whole nother way inside the church. So we were at the station and we were waiting for him to finish up his time on the radio. He was done, but his people were still in the prayer room praying for folks. And this is how we met him. He began to form a friendship with a pastor that my aunt was under. And in looking back now, he sneakily took my aunt from this woman. There were some things that were going on in the church that my aunt belonged to, and finally she was deciding that she was going to leave. And when she did, she connected up with this so-called apostle. And me trying to be a support to my aunt, and this apostle has promised to help my aunt get a church. So that she could pastor. And looking back, he manipulated we got this building for my aunt to pastor. But we later on found out that the building was not his to give away. In fact, we found a whole bunch of things out about this so-called apostle. I'm going to rewind very fast because I don't want to put my relatives' business out there. I just want to really just deal with my half relationship with him. So me trying to assist my aunt said to him that I was assisting him without even asking me. He appointed me as his armor bearer. This person was cold-hearted. He was dark. He wasn't right. There was an evil that resided on him and in him. He used words like clairvoyant. Just messy. He was a messy person. First of all, myself and my aunt had no business being in this man's presence. We didn't. This man was not of God. This man was of the devil. He claimed me as something that wasn't. This man was not even worthy or deserving of me being anything to him. Not his armor bearer, not a member, nothing. He was diabolical. He was devilish. There was no way on this earth that we should have come in covenant with this man. And I say we because I was there to assist and help my aunt. This man was dark, cold, and evil. He was mean, nasty, and rude. In fact, he made himself an apostle. And in looking back now, everything that he did, everything that he touched, it was defiled, desecrated, became nasty. He was not somebody that we should have connected to. He didn't know how to speak to people. Just nasty, just nasty. He was nasty and rude. And I'm talking about his attitude, just nasty, rude. He wasn't a leader. He didn't know how to lead God's people. He manipulated them. He controlled them, and he imputed fear into them. His members were actually, they wasn't even his members. They were his wife's members. His family was a part of his wife's ministry. He admitted and said he was not a pastor, that he was not to be put in one place, in one box. He was an apostle, is what he said. And he tried me on many different occasions. He tried me. And one day, we almost got into a fight right there in the sanctuary. And then I knew it was time for me to separate myself from him. I slowly pulled and moved away from him. I slowly separated myself from him. Because if I had stayed, it was not going to turn out good. He soon began to see that his manipulation and his controlling ways did not work on me. He could not manipulate me. He could not control me. And so I slowly began to pull away from him until I cut it all the way off. But before it got to that point, it was the holiday. Maybe the 4th, Labor Day, something was one of those holidays, and I uninvited him to come to her house. She was barbecuing. And so she was having a small gathering with family and friends. And then this demon, he was a demon, straight demon to the heart. Hold on. He was speaking and teaching things against the will of God. So this particular day we were there, My mom was there. And this ninja thought he was going to get my mom. This ninja thought that he was going to get into a relationship with my mom. I would have to. Oh no, that was not going to happen. Mm-mm. No way. I knew too much about him. You were married, but you were moving outside of your marriage. In fact, I don't even think he was living with his wife, but he was living with his mistress. I'm not even sure what his living arrangements were, but he was dead wrong. He was wrong. Absolutely wrong. You can't even get along with your wife. You bring your mistress to your wife's church and sit on the front seats with your mistress right there. Let me go on. Let me go on. So he discovered that he could not manipulate me, that he couldn't control me, and I had no money to give him because I wasn't working. I didn't have any money to give him. But you want me to find stuff to sell, to give to you. Are you, sir, are you okay? Mm. Let me go on forward fast because I don't want to go too far off and throw his business out there like that. So we were at my aunt's for the holidays, and he came over. We were sitting in the kitchen, and he looked at me and asked me if I was married. I kind of jerked back and looked at him, and I told him, I said, no, I'm not married. I'm a single man. He says, you're not married? He says, I don't know why I thought you were married. I said, no, I'm not married. I'm not married. And I don't have any wife. And at the time, I wasn't seeing anybody. Got a girlfriend? No, I don't have a girlfriend. What? But you ain't. Then he says to me, you not having sex? I sat back in my chair and looked at him. How you are supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be an apostle. Your job is to encourage people to hold fast. In fact, you call yourself throwing out stuff in the church trying to embarrass folks. Now you tell a room full of folks that they need to hold out for God. You say they need to stop masturbating, using toys and things. But in private, you sitting there and had the audacity to ask me such a personal and private question. I was horrified. I was thrown through a loop, shocked, appalled that you have the audacity to ask me, a young man, a young preacher, a young minister, if I'm having sex. Where do we do that at? What planet do we do that at? What world do we do that at? And then I say no. And your response is, you need to go out there and have sex. What? Your response and your reply should have been, that's awesome. That's amazing. Keep holding on. Don't rush. Don't be in a hurry. Wait on God. You're doing the right thing. Keep going down that road. Should have been your, or rather his, response. But he tells me that I needed to go out there and find me a young woman and have sex. What in the heaven hell is going on today? What? Sir? Sir, what? Did you just be having sex? What? No. Now I'm really for sure that you are not an apostle. You telling folks to go on Christian Mingle, the Christian dating app. Are you, sir? Tinder, huh? Just go find somebody and have sex with them. Are you crazy? No. What? Wait, maybe I misunderstood. This is what I was thinking while I was sitting there. Maybe I misunderstood what he said to me. So I asked him, could he repeat what he said? And he said that I needed to go find me a young lady and have sex with her. I sat back. I sat back so far in the chair I couldn't even go no further. I was so shocked, appalled. Then you tell me there's so many dating apps to go on to find somebody. What do we, what? Now I'm trying to hold myself, keep myself pure, and keep my mind clear. Keep myself out of drama. Trying to do the will of God, trying to be the best me I can be, trying to be the best servant, the best minister that I can be. And you're trying to encourage me to do the opposite of what I'm doing. Really? So you want me to be a hoe just like you, huh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I shouldn't have said that. the nerve that you tell me, and you carry the title apostle. You is a false. You are a demon to the heart. I'm sitting there thinking you are the most despicable, person I've ever met. And at that moment, I knew it was time for me to go. It was time for me to completely separate myself from him. He's not the first to ever encourage me to go out and have sex with folks. Some folks at the church I belong to. See, I used to work for the church as a janitor, as a custodial worker there, and I've had some of the staff on the janitorial, on the custodial staff to tell me that I should be having sex. Now y'all married, so that's y'all can do that. I'm not married. I'm not married. And I'm just not trying to be single, but I'm trying to be single in heart. And I have folks around me trying to encourage me to abort my mission, my destiny, my assignment for some sex. What? Trying to make it look like I can be outside of God's will and have as much sex as I want and still do the will of God. No. Come on. No. No. That's not going to happen. You encouraging me to go outside of God's will. You're encouraging me to do the opposite of what God has said to do. Folks don't understand that every time you have sex with somebody, you become so tied to them. That's why Jesus said to the woman, "Where is your husband?" She says, "I have." The woman at the well, he says, "Where's your husband?" She says, "I have no husband." And he says, "You have spoke right. You have spoke the truth." And then he says, "And the one that you're with now is not your husband." So tied, connected to folks that I should not be connected to. And then when I get the one that I'm supposed to get, now she's got to fight and battle with the spirits of the ones before her. No, that's all right. I'm good. I'm good. I just want to do the will of God. A young man in my Probably I was about in my 20s, about then. And you're encouraging a minister to sin. Really? This is why we got to be careful about who we allow to lead us, to minister to us, to preach to us, to pray for you. Because everybody that cries, Lord, Lord, is not saved. This was crazy. And I've had some crazy experiences. But this one here was crazy. Let me go. I got to go. This video is 56 minutes and 18 minutes. I got to go. I got to close this out. This is the Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1 broadcast. I am your host, Minister Antoine Williams, aka Eaglessoaringhigh. Stay with me to the end. Stay with me to the end of this video. I got to go because this reflecting on this and remembering this stuff, it's upsetting me. Let me go. This, we got to go. Please like the video as you come in or as you go out. Just like the video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1, Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community. We will be right back right after this 30-second break. Stay with me. I'll be back. Lord have mercy. God bless you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me in the nest. Well, welcome back. My God, welcome back. This is the Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1 broadcast. I am your host, Minister Antoine Williams, aka Eaglessoaringhigh. I pray that this video would encourage you and help you, bless you. Like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channels: Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1, Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Community Royal Priesthood. Let me say this to every man, every woman, every young man, every young woman out there that is trying to do what God has called them to be. You decided to take a vow of celibacy. You took a vow to hold yourself until your mate has come. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody out there tell you that you are weird, that you are crazy, that you are. Don't let them tell you anything that's going to cause you to detour from that assignment. If you're waiting for marriage, keep waiting. Hold yourself. Hold fast. Be about the Father's business. Work while it is day, because when evening time comes, no man will be able to work. Don't let anybody encourage you to throw away valuable to you. If you are a virgin, hold on to your virginity. No matter what your friends say, no matter how many times these young men tell you that you are beautiful, hold yourself. If that's what you want to do, you want to hold yourself. Love yourself enough to hold on to your virginity. Just don't give it to folks that don't deserve it. Hold on to it. It's nothing wrong with that. Don't let folks encourage you to do something that you're not comfortable in doing. For those of you that have already had sex and you decided to take on a celibate road, keep going down that road. Don't allow one night of pleasure to make you abort your assignment, to abort your purpose and your destiny and the will of God. Don't allow the enemy to trick you to sell it for a price that you're going to regret. If you hold on, God has somebody waiting for you. He's prepared, my sisters, that brother. He's preparing that brother, or has prepared that brother for you. And when the time is right and you come into each other's presence, you're going to know without a shadow of a doubt that he is for you and she is for you. My brothers, if you were holding out and saving yourself, just know God has prepared her for you. Let me talk to you virgins out there. Don't be giving your fruit away to folks that don't deserve it. Don't come into covenant with somebody that's going to hurt you, that's going to break you, that's going to cheat on you, that's going to destroy your life. If your plan is to save yourself, save yourself. Keep doing the will of God and preparing yourselves for the one God has for you. And in his timing, my brothers, she will come. In timing, my sisters, he will come. But hold on to God's unchanging hands. And God will give you the strength to endure through that storm and that test. Don't allow anybody to encourage you to do the opposite of what God's word says. You're going to be all right. You're going to make it. This Storimony time is entitled "An Apostle Encouraged Me to Go Out and Have Sex." Be careful who you surround yourself with. You want to connect with like-minded people. Don't be in a hurry to connect to regret. to connect to hurt, to connect to pain, to connect to brokenness. Hold fast and do the will of the Father. And in his timing, he will deliver the one that's been made just for you. I've got to go. This video is at an hour and 5 minutes and 47 minutes. So we're going to get ready to go. This is the Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1 broadcast. I am your host, Minister Antoine Williams, aka Eaglessoaringhigh. And this video has been entitled, this Storimony time has been entitled, "An Apostle Encouraged Me to Go Out and Have Sex." If you will, like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1, Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community. Hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. Hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. It doesn't make any difference. Thank you all, fam subscribers, for coming into the next to hang out with me for this hour. And so I appreciate you all so much. I am just done. This thinking about this Storimony upsets me, because I still cannot believe and could not believe that this so-called apostle, because that's what he was a false apostle and a false prophet, all of that wrapped up in one. Well, we're going to get ready to go. May God bless you, may God keep you, and may his love forever shine upon you. Until the next time, stay blessed and safe and in the Master's arms. I will catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels: Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 1, Eaglessoaringhigh Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community. Thank you again to those going to catch this video when it premieres. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you that's going to catch it in the replay. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate that as well. I appreciate all the support and the love that you all are showing me. I'm out of here. Again, until the next time, stay blessed and safe and in the Master's arms. I will catch you in the next video. Be blessed and safe, and enjoy the rest of your day or your evening. God bless you is my prayer.